Right. Heroes of Might and Magic 5, first expansion, Hammers of Fate. But looks of it, the campaigns aren't quite as long as in the main game, which is a welcome thing. Continuing with normal difficulty. So 3 campaigns instead of, what, 6. So very much welcome. Freda's Dilemma. Civil War splits the Griffin Empire. Still 5 mission campaigns. Rebels. The Griffin Empire is falling apart. Refusing to accept the rule of Queen Isabel, some members of the nobility are openly opposing her. Her recent canonization has hardly held matters, and they whisper that she has not been the same since her return from Shead. No doubt these rebels will soon be dragged before a court of justice, which will inflict a harsh penalty on those who betray of the throne.
Good. You fight well. You're strong, disciplined, loyal.
It sounds like you're complimenting a dog, Father.
I should add stiff-necked and unpredictable, perhaps.
No traits that I should be ashamed of.
True. And I fear that your talents will be needed soon. The great game of politics is occasionally played with living pieces.
As it is now.
I don't like it. Isabel crowned queen and made a living saint by the red priests of the new church. Rebellious lords seeking asylum with former allies. That snake, Alaric, named archbishop. And where did the angels go?
It worries me too. Sometimes I think that Isabel is...
Yes. What am I?
You are the queen, of course.
I'm glad to hear your protestations of devotion, Frida. For you are going to war.
Freda, to war? But I am the commander of the Griffin armies.
No longer. I thought to name Laszlo, but I think Frida is more suited. You shall be my advisor, Godric. Your experience is too precious to risk on the battlefield.
But Freda, she is... She is
the most able commander we have. Can you name another? I thought not. You depart in 3 days.
3 days? That's not enough time to muster troops.
We are in a hurry. More troops will follow. We are recruiting new units. Stronger, more obedient. Make yourself ready.
My queen.
New troops? Leaving unprepared? Promoting that beast, Laszlo? Surround yourself with loyal troops, Freda. Be careful.
And you, Father, whatever game is being played, you are one of the key pieces.
I know, but no matter what, Freda, remember, the Empire is greater than any one person. Cleave to your duty, to Elrath, Griffin Eternal.
Perhaps, Father. I hope so.
To what do we owe the honor of this audience?
We have come for the boy and to arrest you for treason.
Laszlo! We are here to talk, Uncle, and to find a way out of this impasse.
I see no impasse. We, faithful worshippers of Elrath, are living in peace in the lands of our allies.
You have betrayed the Empire, disobeyed our sainted queen, and kidnapped the young Prince Andre.
The child is the nephew of our deceased King Nikolai and legitimate heir to the throne. We are in elven lands. The false church of Isabel and her heathen followers have no business here.
False church? You shall burn for your heresy. We are here to see that loyal subjects like yourselves obey Saint Isabel's wishes.
Saint? She has dallied with necromancers, brought ruin to the Empire, and now fashions herself a saint. Elrath himself will judge her.
Please, Uncle, let us settle this peacefully.
Give us the child and surrender,
Or else?
or else I'll chop you into pieces too small for the maggots.
Laszlo!
Infidel, heathen, by Elrath we shall destroy you!
Well, that went well. It's sort of amusing that Freda is used the exact model of Queen Isabel. Laszlo. Try to level these guys up. I mean, attribute-wise, it's fairly clear that we're gonna be hostile to Laszlo sooner or later. Can't see my magic. The wiki I used before isn't functioning. Ah, bullshit game. Video? No, no, no. Do you have keyboard controls? God damn it. No. This game apparently uses... Maybe you can do it in the main menu. I don't know. We're just gonna live with it. I would like to see my goddamn magic points. Do you know? She doesn't know how to do much. Still, you can't expect much from a first level hero. I should look up what her special ability is. Gives me a sort of idea of where to develop her. I have no idea why they didn't close her. Yeah, they would have been slaughtered by those units, but they're gonna be slaughtered anyway. At least they could have caused some casualties. Something's showing. Destroy Lord Caldwell's rebel camp. Destroy Archbishop Randall's rebel camp. Freda and Laszlo must survive. Eliminate rebel units. Day after day, new warriors appear under the rebels' banners. It would be practical to eliminate them before they even reach their recruiting camps. Fewer the number of fighters who find their way to Caldwell, and Randall, the easier it will be for you to complete your task. So it's sort of a time limit, I guess. Not a strict one. But still. I basically think this brings the caravan mechanic then. So there are literally units moving in the overland map toward them, replenishing their numbers. Laszlo. All footmen and squires in Hero's Army gain +1 to attack and defense every 2 levels. The effect of Haze spell is increased by 1% for every hero level, so not exactly direct initiative boost, but close enough. Good basic skills. We don't have to worry about getting a magic skill at all. Flight is alone good enough. You don't really need anything else. He's probably the most important character in this story, so have to figure out how we want to develop her. We could get peasants from these locations. The thing is, Oh, actually, it might not be a horrible idea.
They're firing on us, those meadow-skipping, pointy-eared elves.
I see you've noticed that their arrows are pointy too.
Forest freaks, and the peasants are supporting them.
How do you know this?
One of them told me.
I see. Could I speak with him as well?
Neither he or the rest of his village are able to talk anymore.
Your dedication is exemplary, Laszlo.
Ignore the arrows. We ride straight to the rebels.
And fight them single-handed? It's difficult to attack with dead troops, unless your name is Markel.
Fortunately, reinforcements are on the way.
Finally. When and where?
Well, they have been encircled. We need to break them out.
So, we go to the aid of the reinforcements. What an original strategic plan.
We will get the new troops, wipe out the peasant villages, and force the elves to confront us on our terms. That will be the end of this Sylvan distraction.
Ah, I'll go find a dull spoon to cut their hearts out with.
We lost some troops through elven ambushes. Seize all peasant huts. We're mostly, I'm not sure, did we lose some peasants? So the ambush wasn't particularly devastating. However, it looks like it could be a game mechanic, but we're constantly taking losses. At least for now. We don't have any resources to start with, so there might not be all that many castles here. Rather cities we need to take control of. Okay. I'll take the experience to jumpstart the character. Basic defense probably works just fine. Master Wrath. Righteous Might and Mass Haste. Yeah, this is gonna be super important for Freda, so I'll secure it immediately. Pack of neutrals. Air elementals are very fast. Not sure how well we are equipped to handle them. Those are reinforcements, I guess. Help Haven troops out from encirclement. Probably a way to show the magic. Some of the quick keys are different from what they used to be. Well, I'll have to check them. There has to be a way to have it shown. Usually it was M, but M here is basically this move hero. I think we're better off getting rid of the weaklings on this one. Sure, I want to take dark magic. There's no denying that it's good. But properly focusing on light magic sort of covers all the important stuff. You can always make yourself magic immune. Massive protections against ranged attacks. At the same time, mass confusion is incredibly good. I don't think I'll take the dark magic yet. I think Haven was dark and light magic combination as far as what spells you get. I'll see if we can make a character with what the hell were they? War machines. I do like the fact that we see less information about enemies at this point. We don't see how the prediction about the battle at all. So you more or less have to have a feel for the fights. Not sure that makes that much of a difference then. Pack of priests would be troublesome. Not something we wouldn't win, but definitely would take casualties. In exchange for those casualties, we would get a sanctuary location, which is worthless, so no point throwing those troops away. We lose pretty much 20 peasants per day. So we have a technical timer, I guess, which I don't care about too much. Still, there's a chance we might start losing other things besides peasants. That would be a problem. Right, what are these, squires? They look more troublesome than I think they really are. If I recall correctly, they have some sort of a protection against ranged attackers, so they seem more sturdy than they are, because we haven't attacked them with melee units yet. I'm not really worried about them. The knights have a turn before them, so they can finish them. Pack of Cavaliers. That is a big threat. I'm more or less just testing them to see if they want to join. I don't have any interest in fighting them. Right, this army is not losing peasants, it's just the main army. Not that it matters too much. %50 protection from lightning-based spells in exchange to fighting packs of priests. Not a good trade. This should be just some archers. You do not want to fight this fight. Right, it is a fight. I'm somewhat curious to see what exactly do they throw my way. Well, that's a lot. Especially since we have almost just half that. So yeah, no matter how I look at it, there's gonna be significant casualties in exchange for slightly faster movement. It simply isn't worth it. Whether we get the stable bonus or the movement or not is totally trivial. Losing troops, on the other hand, not so much. Three griffins deserted. I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, they probably leave from Freda's army. Seems to have that much less troops. Mass haste some points at this point. Good trade-off. Yeah, basic leadership, please. So we can get basically one more thing. I wouldn't mind war machines. Not sure what else I could get. There could be new skills. This is an expansion after all, so we'll keep our mind open for that. I'll take the dark magic if it comes. I'll take war machines if they come. So I don't mind too much. Luck, war machines, dark magic. One of those. If we can win this without too many casualties, this would be great for us. We are going to reposition a little bit. Those more or less, we can probably buy these troops. All of them. Why can't I wait? There's not a wait button anymore. There's the wait quick key still functions though. I can wait, but I can't wait with a button. I don't understand why. I probably should have cast Mass Haste in this one. Went fairly well. We got casualties on units that are easily replaceable. No range attack power lost. Yep. We replaced our casualties more or less, stopped him from getting reinforcements. I don't want to attack that one though. Range attacker can do a reasonable amount of damage. We lost 40 men, 20 peasants. basic war machines. Don't mind if I do. Once I get the support skills, I'll get free war machines at the start of every mission. That should be worthwhile. Should be a worthwhile thing. We can do summon elementals with that item. Pack of water elementals is a lot of trouble though. They have spells. We're in desperate need of some level ups for him. We have the capability of pulling back here, so I think we'll use that. He shouldn't be able to get into melee range with anyone. Not quite yet. I'll take Vitality. We seem to be getting a lot of peasant type troops. Vitality should aid us quite a bit. Lots of earth elementals, that's also a little bit troublesome. If I recall correctly, they were incredibly slow but durable troops. And we don't really have anything but the knights that could reasonably go toe to toe with anyone. And we don't have enough range attack power to kill them before they reach us, so I feel it's sort of a stupid thing to try to pick fights with them at this point. Haven military post. What is several phoenixes? In exchange for that item that I can't take a look at. Shield of Dwarven Kings. +4 to defense, renders all creatures immune to frenzy. Not bad. Sort of don't think frenzy is our biggest problem at the moment. I would be surprised if anyone has the capability of casting such a spell. Week of Ether. Spell castable. be a mix of enemies. Right, we've protected our own troops fairly well. Oh, no mix of enemies. Yeah. We'll move. Oh shit. Well, hello there, my friend. We really need to attack, but I sort of don't want to attack with these. But we really need to attack. I can't leave it to the knights. Oh fuck, I recall. Forgot that they have infinite retaliation, that's their thing. Still, I guess we more or less reduced them to nothing, so it's not that big of a deal. Still, I was not expecting this sort of a defense force here. This was not actually a defense force, it's a military outpost. That explains it. Let's try this again. Better get some decent reinforcement from this. Basic war machines, maybe diplomacy? No. He could use dark magic. Not really worth the losses. I suppose it's troops away from the enemy though, so in that sense it makes sense. Or is it worth it? Right. Everyone out. I don't know if I can boost the knights to enough to avoid all casualties this time. So this could be bad. The more archers than I thought they would be. And they're getting morale bonuses. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Some of your army, 2 priests, have dumped my army, right? Of course they did. I'm just wondering, why the hell does the expansion user interface feel worse than the core game interface? Just babbling. In the end, it's not that big of a deal. I'm sure there's a quick key for everything once I actually look it up. But why even change things? Why remove the wait command? Yeah, they have a fairly large army here. I don't think my forces are actually capable of taking them on. Not without the reinforcements. They'll probably go the farm. Health ambush. Lost. Pack of trees. Might be able to take on spectral dragons. They can't immediately attack us, and it's not like we don't have any troops. Several, I think few is if they like have 1 or 2 or 3. Several would be more than that. I'll confirm that by taking a look at the fight. Right, this is quite a few. We have to go through him. Pack of ancient tree ants. That is not a minor thing. It certainly looks like it. 20 peasants lost. Lots of hunters. I'm not sure what this actually means. Do I have to fight against all these armies individually before the enemies, our allies come and join us? We are not getting out of this without some casualties. Rather start the attacking with the knights. They're unlikely to take losses with the retaliation attack. Right, peasants will block those. They're dead, but they'll still do the blocking successfully. back. We're still sacrificing the peasants for this. I'm just not 100% sure there's any real need to sacrifice anyone. Yeah, the peasants are gonna be sacrificed. It's a good trade-off for us. No important casualties in exchange for killing 10 in the HOMM. As sturdy as they are, they suck at attacking. Basic light medic, yeah, that is useful. Guardian resistance broken. Red Haven troops are near. This is an important fight, probably the hardest we're gonna have to do. But we do need the farms. We could ignore this for a while, get the reinforcements and then come clear this one. You have to go through a pack of priests. No getting around that. I wish we had a little bit of extra. The other hero has range damage blocking, so it'd be better for this. But at the very least, kill these. I'm not sure I want to backtrack that much. Alternatively, I could just attack these guys. Not sure I actually have the capable of taking them out. There's a lot of them. There has to be a reward for taking all the peasant huts. I don't get what the eliminate rebel units even means. Yeah, new warriors appear under the rebel banner, but what does it mean? Which are considered rebel forces here? Is it the unit production sites? Or are the armies in the field? What? Does it mean these forces? I've sort of got the impression that they're this is the priest force and this is the knight's force. I'll try to go for the peasant huts first. You can only cast this once. Some casualties, nothing important. Completing one of the main objectives is much more important to us. Allows manual control of the ballista. Ballista gains 1 extra shot, restores the ballista after battle if it was destroyed. Give it to me. We have a ballista? No. Naturally not. King of Speed. Dragon Eye Ring. In order to play that out of the fight, we would have to fight against a massive enemy force. It's a large group of rangers. Holy shit, that's a lot of casualties in exchange for nothing. I thought their attack power would be low enough that it wouldn't matter. What happens? Right. They don't stack. How are they different? Crossbowman has no range penalty. The Enforcer looks very similar to a conscript. I'd have to take a closer look. Right, at least we have one major army, and these are probably not going to desert us either. So that's a respectable force. My spell power 2, the haste, will probably last around 2 turns. I'm not really seeing much point in just casting it unless I have a plan for it. Oh shit, I didn't notice that there's a defending army here. Tons of archers. Not the worst possible enemy. Still, there's not really all that much I can do to it, and it is going to cause me damage. Significant damage. Probably killing archers or peasants. Yeah, archers. So more or less we can take over this building and buy back the troops we lost in the fight to take the building. A little bit extra, I guess. Now I only need to get the last farm, hopefully get a war machine somewhere. Sure, I'll take your ghosts. Then I'm not taking them. Not sure if there's really a point to taking money. I suppose there's quite a lot of troop raiding facilities spread all over the place, so we can make use of that money. If we need experience, there's only enough fighting to go around. The biggest what the fuck situation is with the Archangels, the center. There's no way in hell we can face a horde of them. That is a ludicrous army compared to the level of heroes and troops. 11 heroes leave the forest ready themselves to fight. Right, I suppose they can't ambush me anymore because the peasants don't support them. Something along those lines. Ah, there are green heroes now. Multiple green heroes. Excellent. Dragon Eye Ring. Don't even have to fight to take it. Lots of blood furies. Not looking forward to fighting against them. Are the heroes gonna stay still? Yes. Right, This is exactly like the other sites. This would be 5 griffins. So we'll have to keep casualties to a minimum. Single griffin lost 5 million. Yeah, something better. Several black dragons. The initiative increase item is fantastic, but several black dragons. They'll start the fight by ramming into my troops. And there's really nothing I can do about that. We still have deserters. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case anymore. I guess well, no. We're losing troops, but in a defensive manner. Might not be a horrible idea to attack these right now. I think they're better than the ones in this corner though. We could combine the armies before going. Hoping to get a little bit of experience for a level up. Why I'm bothering to fight these in the first place. quite enough. We go on a little trip to get additional troops. We would certainly have the numbers necessary. I think it's worth it. Also need to take a little bit of a look at there. There's a good chance there's nothing of real importance in it, but you never know. War machines. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal for her. So we can sort of go with a roundabout way and go buy ourselves a war machine. We'll get additional basic troops on the way there too. I mean, she has the ballista specialization and advanced war machine, so she's gonna do a decent amount of damage. It doesn't help, but when she's expert war machines, she'll do a lot of damage. Oh, Master Wrath, please. Losing troops. Ah, some of the enemy oh, I get it. The troops that have been defending the areas here and locations are now basically with these armies. So by avoiding fighting them, I have access to more things, but they have larger armies. The longer I wait, the more units I'll have to face. But there's like an army of archangels then waiting here. And there's no way I can take them on, so is that sort of a hard time limit on this? Without outright saying it's a hard limit. Defense of all creatures from Haven, Sylvan, and Academy factions reduced by 20%. exactly impressed with the troops we find like this. Technically, we always have the option of waiting out and just gathering troops, gathering troops, gathering troops. But they will also get the archangels at some point, so at that point the amount of time we'll have to wait will increase absolutely massively. So we should not delay things unnecessarily. We're not gonna get all that many level ups either, I think. Seer's hut. Seers give quests. Kill druids and disable all elven ambushes. Okay. Get elder druids or 3000 experience. Sort of feels shitty to pay for these many troops when they keep deserting your army constantly. How many? Lots of druids. This is gonna cost us. One of them gets to fire at us no matter what we do. Still, no more ambushes no matter what. Right, the mercenary camp is what I'm really here for. Now there's not much else to do. The archangels will disappear soon. And then we're truly fucked. Also running out of money. Right, I don't have any more money to buy troops, so we definitely have to move to things. I'll visit the witch's hut. There's a good chance we might get something useful out of it. I don't want to fight blood furies, they'll just cause unnecessary casualties. So what is it? Expert attack. That's a positive thing. Definitely should go and go for the attack. Then the war machine. Then whatever still left to do. We can convert some of the resources here for money. I think we should convert as much as possible. We really have no use for wood and stone and whatever. Money is the only thing that matters. It's a lot, but it's still better than having the resources. I guess we start a fight. I was not expecting to get into this fight just yet. Still, we're in it now. I blocked them from firing. The haze shouldn't make much of a notable difference on the first turn. The sequence there is usually pretty much set in stone. But make a big difference in the follow-up turns. Destroy Lord Caldwell's rebel camp, and that'll be it. Going to do it with the Rada though. Make sure she gets the level cap too. In fact, it probably wouldn't be a horrible idea to switch armies a little bit. I'll take a quick look what's here. Doesn't look like anything special. Doesn't really look like there's much to be gained by exploring the map and taking items either. Have to go around if we don't want to fight the archangels. Week of Angel. Be a simple matter and wrap on the mission. Wrap on the mission. Yeah, I think this is a fairly good setup. We block their path, they range units fairly effectively. Well, effectively enough. That's enough to win. Sort of a training mission, I guess, with a little bit of a twist. There wasn't an exact tutorial on this one because it's an expansion, so the game clearly expects you to know what you're doing.
Uncle, how could you?
How could I? How could you? Turning against your own blood, against Elrath!
I serve the Queen!
Your loyalty was never in question. But the Queen, who does she serve?
And so the traitor perishes. Your faith is an example to us all, Freda. Even one's own family must be purged of the demon taint.
If you were really dedicated, you would have tortured him for information first. I did that to an old comrade of mine. It took both eyes, 8 teeth, and 2 limbs to learn that they sent the brat to the Stag Duchy.
So, Duncan thinks he can play hide-and-seek in his forests? He will soon learn that our zeal will burn even the thickest woods. To Horncrest!
The blessings of Elrath on your soul, Uncle.
I take diplomacy. Here's the problem. Increases chances and reduces cost of creatures that wish to join your party. I have literally seen this 0 times in the main campaign. They either always join outright without any kind of consideration or cost, or they don't join at all. I have no idea if diplomacy even works. So I'm not saying I won't take it, I'm saying I'll take everything else before it on the lineup. The suspicion. According to the latest edict from Saint Isabel, the rebellion in the Stack Duchy is nothing but the demon's latest attempt to punish the Griffin Empire for its victory against them during the war. The rebels are led by demon cultists, and the imperial troops have been ordered to fight the heretics and apostates without mercy. Blindness would be a good spell. Okay, this is a harder choice. Piece of crap armor. Good spell or 10,000 gold. That's a lot of troops quickly. A lot of building upgrades quickly. Blindness is probably a scroll anyway. Doesn't work on undead elementals and mechanical units. I'll take the gold with the idea that I'll want to turn them into units quickly.
New reinforcements will soon be...
What was that?
Demons are everywhere. Only by purging the wicked in the fires of our fate shall we end this plague.
Kill them all. Better a dead innocent than a dead soldier.
There is something odd here.
Wherever there are demons, you will see unnatural acts. Put your worries aside. Further reinforcements are coming from the Queen. With them, we shall flush out and destroy any trace of this pestilence.
I like these new troops. Let me lead them.
A moment, Laszlo. Freda commands. The new troops shall join her ranks.
No, she doesn't understand.
Freda must learn appropriate strategies for the new empire we are building.
As you wish, Alaric, but I would rather have a score of archangels by my side. Where have they gone?
Survive, eliminate rebel towns, destroy all peasant huts. 14 huts, any mention of towns? No. We also basically would have had no resources if I hadn't taken the 10,000 gold. I certainly don't regret doing that. I am somewhat curious, can I interact with him? Only your troops, yep. We can only give him mine. Oh, this is unfortunate. I have the ballista specialization, but I don't start out with a ballista. That would have been a great reason to take war machines. So you could start out with them. Now it's always gonna be a matter of are we gonna get the chance to buy them before we can take advantage of your skill. And that sort of sucks.